Well, folks, we are approaching quarter of the way into our second season, looking for back-to-back promotions. We were really, really looking for back-to-back promotions until our most recent iffy run of form, but we're forgetting about that. We've turned over a new leaf. This is a new day. We're now just going to win a load of football matches and charge towards the Premier League. So if you missed yesterday's stream, firstly, of course, you should have watched the LOLLUJO 2 video that came out at 12 o'clock to give you the highlights of the previous day. Loving the fact that they're coming out next day in between streams. It's very handy. But if you did miss it and you didn't bother to catch up, this is what we did. We played a whole load of matches. As you can see, we started pretty well. But then towards the end of the stream, the final third of the stream, we started to get found out a little bit. We lost to Reading. We did beat Manchester City. We knocked Manchester City out of the Carabao Cup. But then we've struggled in the league since because we've got Liverpool in the Carabao Cup coming up. I suspect the reason we lost to Reading is because we were distracted by the Man City game, and the reason we're struggling now is because we're distracted by the Liverpool game. So hopefully once we're out of the Carabao Cup and there's no more distractions, we can really get back to some winning ways. That's the plan. So we're going to start things off with Preston, who are rubbish. There you go, down in 17th place. We should beat them comfortably. Let's go and do exactly that. So team selection stuff. Let's make sure everyone is in appropriate positions. This all looks like it makes sense. Splendid. Let's go do a football. I've also got the Arsenal match on. I didn't watch the first half because I had to charge around town trying to find bin bags. The first shop I went to didn't have any. I changed the bin, or took the bin out. Didn't have any replacement bags. And of course, because I'm away tomorrow, no time to lose, had to get some bin bags, or else Anna would shout at me all weekend via text message because there'd be no bin. So no bin, no bags at the nearest shop. So I've just been charging around town trying to find bin bags. We can't carry on in this terrible form. Let's go attacking. I know we're away from home, but we need to spark some life into these boys somehow, or else this rotten form will become a real problem for us. We've got 20 points on the board already. 20 points isn't enough to stay up if we're about to hit terrible form. Or I guess we've already hit terrible form. We need to unhit it. Get the ball to Cameron Archer. See if he can add to his 2 goals that he's scored in his entire career. Oh, here we go. This feels like a goal. Oh, it does feel like a goal. Cameron Archer is in. And Cameron Archer, told you, this boy, championship top scorer this season. Now we've got him firing. This is all we needed. Cameron Archer. Oh, yes. We're diamonding Liverpool. There's nothing they can do about it. They won't be able to cope with our diamond excellence. Liverpool will not know what's hit them with this bad boy. Pedrog! Liverpool have signed my boy Pedrog. Something tells me Liverpool are going to beat us thoroughly here. Unlike Manchester City, who of course we're better than now, as we know. Because Johnson Clark-Harris is better than Haaland. Do you think injuries are a bit too high in the beta? No, I don't think so. I don't think there's loads of injuries. I just think at this time of year, you get more people who don't play the game very often, who just whine a bit more. I found despite having fully golden heart, my players often considered high injury risk. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's not just about their condition for the current match. You have to take into account how often they've been playing recently and their injury risk, for sure. Cameron Archer is scoring for fun now. He's scored against Liverpool, for goodness sake. I hope no Americans here are thinking chips for Christmas dinner. Look, if you want to distract the Americans, you just show them what a pork pie is. That'll satisfy their curiosity for a few minutes. Just show the Americans a pork pie. There you go. Look at all that lovely jelly in it. And this is served cold. We'll have none of this weird Yorkshire nonsense of serving pork pie hot. We've been down this road before. Pork pie is served cold. And it's full of lovely jelly. The jelly's the best bit. Not a fan of pork pie. You have just got broken taste buds, Chris. As a mainland European, this is also insanely weird and disgusting looking. I mean, you like eat snails in Europe. Don't get me started on what's weird and disgusting. We know what the French get up to. I.e. the capital of Europe, France. You're all the same, all you Europeans. Bunch of snail munchers. I'm not French. Are you English? There are your two choices. Are you English? No, then you're probably French. It's the only other option. French are the weirdest. Don't pretend you're not all the same. You all eat, you love a snail. Definitely cold. I'm from South Yorkshire. That's Barnsley who have it hot. Bunch of weirdos. Probably put it in a bread roll as well. We've gone full circle on food discussion. That's Wigan, isn't it? Is it Wigan where they serve their meat pies in a bread roll? Why France is not even the biggest country? Because it's the one we can see from England. And allow me to explain, Mike. I'm English. Everything is seen and viewed and discussed through a lens of being English and in England. That's how we do things here. So you're either in England or you're in France. That's a Wigan kebab. There you go. I mean, thank you for your help, everybody. I think we have satisfactorily dissed the North now just by describing some of the food antics they get up to. Have we got any wide players back from injury yet? Poku's still injured. We'll carry on with the diamond for one more game. If Scotland leaves the UK, do they become French? It's a good question. Probably. Or maybe we'll acknowledge there's a second border. To be fair, you probably just go into the same category as Americans then. You sort of try and talk English a bit, but get it wrong. Just a different flavour of American. Ireland too. Yeah, exactly. Ireland's basically America, isn't it? It's all the same. In fairness, modern British cuisine is primarily about highlighting the ingredients. There you go, see? Not hiding them with spices. And sauces like the French do. The French just put sauces and cheese on everything. It's weird. We were flabbergasted when we went to Annette's Diner at Disneyland. Everything was covered in cheese. That's my main exposure to French cuisine. Annette's Diner at Disneyland Paris. We thought we were just having burgers and hot dogs and stuff. We thought it would be safe. Oh no, everything's drenched in cheese. Cheese everywhere. Can I have something not drenched in cheese, please? Apparently not. This will start a debate. Best cheese. Are we talking about like a workhorse cheese that you can have in a sandwich, or a treat cheese that you might just have a little bit of with crackers? I think they're two different answers. If you're just talking like, I want a cheese sandwich and obviously a nice mature cheddar. Whereas if I want to treat myself with something delicious, then obviously some Stilton. But I wouldn't have loads of Stilton. Red Leicester. No, I want it to actually taste of cheese. The only time I haven't had Parma ham for about 15 years because the last time I had it, I was at it was a training day when I was a financial advisor, and they did a buffet lunch thing. And we decided to have a working lunch to try and get home quicker. So I loaded up my plate with bits off of this buffet, sat back down at the desk I was working at next to this pregnant woman, and a bit of the Parma ham, took a big mouthful of Parma ham, and a bit of it tickled the little dangly punch bag bit at the back of my throat. And I ended up choking and spitting it out. And then she threw up because she was pregnant and it was disgusting. So I don't eat Parma ham anymore. Someone cooked crickets in their cake on Bake Off the other week. They did. When I was still working as a teacher, I bought a bag of crickets to make Smoothman eat when every time he talked about cricket. So he'd talk about cricket too much. So I just bought a bag of crickets, and every time he said cricket, he had to eat a cricket. That's management right there. This is why I'm so good at Football Manager, because I'm actually really good at real life managing as well. Ricky J. Jones with a football goal. Right, we're playing top of the table Brighton. This is a top of the table clash. Except Brighton a second. But other than that, it's a top of the table clash. Yes, these are the fancy mints from a while ago. my Dutch mints, my imported mints. It's when you know it's the launch period. Kev's importing mints again. We're no longer surviving on the summer wilderness money. We've got FM23 pre-order pounds to buy mints with. Honest, I make it last all year. I don't just waste it all on mints. They only cost £13. And it came with the tin. It's a decorative tin that I'll keep all my life. Yeah, my carbon footprint mints. And that was what Anna said when they arrived. She was very cross that I'd imported mints from the Netherlands, especially as we'd been to the Netherlands this year and I didn't buy any while I was there. I pray with every fibre in my body you drop them all over the floor. I absolutely will at some point because the lid is quite stuck on. So I guarantee they're going all over the floor at some point. They are insanely good peppermints, exactly. We were talking about foods from different countries earlier in the stream. There is no British mint that's on a level with a Wilhelmina. The closest we've got is like an extra strong mint. But they go too far on the mint and not enough on the delicious sugariness. A Dutch mint is much sweeter than an English mint. Probably no good at all for my teeth. Does it say how much sugar's in one of these? I bet they're absolutely ruining my teeth. I'm probably too old to be eating sugary mints. They've got modified potato starch in them. They're mint-flavoured sweets, apparently. 100 grams of them have 400 calories. 99 grams of sugar in 100 grams of mints. They are 99% sugar. That's ridiculous. That can't be right. In 100 grams of mint, you get 99 grams of sugar. So how much does one mint? This is a 500 gram tin. And it must have hundreds of mints in. I imagine each one of these has got to be like 2 teaspoons of sugar or something ridiculous. No wonder I like them. I'm just sucking on a sugar cube. I've become a horse. That's probably not good, is it? I've had like 4 of these today. Oh my word. How am I finding Harvey White as a championship player? He gets the job done. I wonder they're so nice. Minty sugar cubes. Exactly. I feel bad about leaving them resting on my teeth now. I leave it on my tongue. I can talk fine when it's on my tongue. It's fine. I can't leave these on my teeth. I've kind of ruined these mints for myself now. I eat this whole tin, I'm going to lose a foot. I'm so bored. Broke my PC. Now I'm bored. Oh, that's not good. Critical condition. Wow. People are such psychos. One of 6 that was stabbed by a madman. Oh, God. That's awful. Can't really celebrate this goal now, can I? It's just like, it's like having fizzy mouthwash. It's horrible like that. Oh. At least I've got the layer of mint and sugar off of my teeth, though, I guess. That's got to be a good thing. So I swill with it. We're now 4-2 up. There's no coming back for this from Brighton. Why is Napoli some weird name this year? Same reason Juventus were last year. Licensing stuff. I don't know the specific details. Isn't it something to do with which teams eFootball have got licensed or something? I use sticks to get the stones out of my teeth. Right, come on. Oh, it's the Carpet Derby! Oh, this is everyone's favourite match of the year when we all get to tweet about hashtag carpet and everyone gets confused. As long as Gash comes with me, I'm happy. Got to take him everywhere. Normally use Director, but it seems more zoomed in this year. Director just jumps all over the place a little bit too much for me. It looks like watching a WWE match. Too many camera cuts. Are you still going to set my favourite club to Posh or leave it blank to avoid the game engineering move there? No, I'll put my favourite club as Posh. Got to have realism mode on. Sounds like it's been the same daily mix all week. No, it does change. A lot of the songs will come up most days, but It does. It's definitely different songs in a different order. Sort of. It's always going to be very similar. Cameron Archer. In fact, as we're heading towards the last hour of the stream, and it's my last stream for a few days, it might be time for some party music. Last day of term and last hour. It's the golden hour before Comic-Con. Brace yourselves. Who knows what's about to happen? It's 3-3, everybody, in the Carpet Derby. What a time to be alive. You require Kev's face. Yeah, need to have a bit of sex appeal on there. What a goal! He has walloped that, boys and girls. Come on, Cameron. Oh, what a match this is. 3-5 in the carpet match. We're going to be first up on Match of the Day tonight, boys and girls. Cameron Archer has become excellent all of a sudden. Oh, I should have brought my Game Boy if I'd have known it was last day of term. Stoller's positioning is interesting here. Yep. Okay. 4-5. Surely not. Offside. Excellent. Miles off. Just like Harry Kane last night. Miles offside. Have you been watching the stream? We've done some research on these mints. Do you want to know before you have one?
Yeah, mint me.
Okay. They are 99% sugar. Each one of these mints is the equivalent of 2 sugar cubes. There's 9 grams of sugar in one of these mints. That's why they're so nice. There's 9 grams of sugar in them.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. That's why they're so yummy. Because you're basically just eating a sugar cube like a horse. There are sugar cubes with a little drop of mint oil on. I've had 4 today, so that's like 8 teaspoons of sugar. So
hyped up.
Yeah, so I need to stop having them. Everyone's saying hello, Anna. Anna's having a mint. Yeah, you didn't ring the bell, by the way. People are ringing the bell for you. There, Anna's here. Excellent. Now you're going to be on a sugar high. It's the golden hour. I'm not streaming for a couple of days, so this is the last hour of the last stream for a few days. I'm not talking about children's terms. I'm talking about Kev's terms. Bye, Anna. Love how when she realised you made it your own end of term, she just turned to the left. Yeah, she should be used to my nonsense by now, you would think. But apparently not. Right, this is a top of the table clash. First against second. Ivan Toney versus Peterborough United. All me. I'll put a word in. That's the spirit. Cameron Archer! So, yeah, any banks I ever worked for no longer exist. I don't think it was completely my fault. We're briefly second in the league, and then Ivan Toney forgot what side his bread was buttered. Right, can we have another goal, please? Here we go. Marriott to Archer. He's commentating. It's got to be a goal. Poku. Maybe I should commentate more often. Brentford 1, Peterborough United 2. Yes. Maybe you should. Nah, I'm not going to, Chris. It's boring. People don't watch this channel for me commentating. They watch to hear about my antics. They want commentary. They should watch the main channel. Can we not concede a goal here, please, chaps? Oh, Ivan. Come on now. It's not okay. Here you go. Here comes the winner, look. Poku playing it through to Archer to chase. Come on! My headphones are off. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Cameron Archer. He is going to be the top scorer in the championship this year. We've turned him into a world beater. What a finish. What a through ball as well from Poku. Fantastic goal from Cameron Archer. We doubted him at the start of the season. He is prolific now. And there we are, back up into the automatic promotion spots at the halfway point of the season. I want to dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. I know how to go an octave lower. What part of what just happened led you to believe I was in any kind of control over what was happening? At what point did you think, tell you what, it sounds like Kev can just pitch this wherever he pleases. I'm going to tell him to go a little lower. He's almost certainly going to be able to do that. He's completely in control. I have no idea what he's got lined up, but I think he's got some clips and stuff. It can be a surprise to all of us. We're winning again. We're winning again. We're winning. We're winning. We're winning again. Yeah. We're top of the league again. If we end top of the league, we can end the stream. I want to end the stream top of the league. Josh Peach is in. Good afternoon, Josh. Good afternoon. It's 9:30. We're having a school disco, so I assume you're here to pick up one of this lot. Who's leaving with Josh? Whoever's leaving with Josh, he is here now. I know you want to listen to the last song, but Josh is here. I'm sorry. I didn't tell him to get here early. It's up to him if you finish your song or not. Joint top doesn't count as top. Look, if you are in first place, that counts as top. Oh, no. There you go. Stream's over. The lights are off. I've turned them off so that I can turn them back on again in a minute. Right, come on. Disco's over. Turn the lights on now. Oh, dear. Come on, Kwame. Come on. Right, everybody, your parents are all here. Thank you for joining me for the last day of term school disco. Oh, we're not even top of the league. Are you kidding? Well, that can be a problem for future Kev. Look at that form. Look at it. So in the next stream, which will either be Sunday or Monday, I'm not sure. Depends what time I'm back from Comic-Con. But we will pick things up right from here. We'll have the January transfer window. We don't have any money to spend. But you never know. If we promise the board the Premier League, they might give us some. And we just got to keep this form going and try and win the league, which is a ridiculous sentence to be saying.